a rich hockey heritage. Stalwarts like Mitchell Zaya and Peter Mikula have ensured the country's presence at Olympics and continental levels over the years. The torchbearers of Polish hockey in the present era are names like Tomasz Duszkiewicz and Artur Mikula, who have served their country for a decade now. The country now seems ready to idolize yet another of its hockey heroes, Dariusz Rachwolski. The 27-year-old led Poland to the second place in the third FIH Indoor Hockey World Cup in Poznan in February 2011. Rachwolski was also named the player of the tournament, and for someone who considers hockey his life, this was a welcome accolade.
For me, it's my life because my father used to be also a hockey player. He was captain of the national team. He had like 215 caps in the national team. He's the coach of my club now. My brother is playing. My two cousins, even four cousins, because all them playing hockey. So for me, it's like way of living, hockey.
Poland is no longer amongst the elite as far as the outdoor game is concerned. But Rachwolski is keen to find out ways to improve the standard of the game in the country. That, he feels, can only come about with more exposure at the European and international level.
For Poland, the biggest bad thing actually is that the European Cup, for example, is now only 8 teams. And I think it should be like 10 or 12 teams, so more teams can play with the world, with the world best teams. Belgium made a big step in the last few years. England, look at England, like last 7 years is like really great for them. Now they got Olympics, so they got a really strong team. So I hope also Poland will improve in this issue and will become one of the top European teams.
At the moment, Poland is ranked 19th in the world and is placed in the B division in Europe. Rachwolski feels the team is good enough to graduate to A division and knows that his role as captain is vital.
As a captain, you have to lead by example and you have to inspire people. And when they're losing faith in the game, you have to prove them that we can still beat opponent. And then you have to show them by your own game that you're actually doing this, and then maybe they can believe in this and then win the game.
Rachwolski has 140 caps to his name and considers winning the 2009 FIH Champions Challenge 2 as one of his major accomplishments. That for him was just a stepping stone, and he takes his roles of a talisman, coach and a role model very seriously.
I play hockey. I'm coaching kids in school, in the sports school. I'm coaching kids in my club. So I'm trying to do everything what is good for Poland to improve in hockey.
The FIH Indoor World Cup was a massive stage for Rachwolski and Poland. A stage where the team hopped the limelight by handing Germany its first ever defeat in the tournament history, before falling just short in the final against the same opponent. This could well signal the dawn of a new age for Polish hockey. Dariusz Rachwolski certainly believes so. The Kellers, the Zellers, the Amats and the Frasers are some of the great hockey families that have given the sport many legends, continuity and a touch of aura. These families have fostered hockey in the very DNA of their future generations. The third FIH Indoor Hockey World Cup held in Poznan was big on family representation. As many as 8 sets of siblings turned out for various national teams. The most notable of them all were England's Richard and Simon Mantell. The brothers from Reading were blighted by injuries in the last Outdoor World Cup, but were back for the indoor version as they guided England to a respectable 6th position in their maiden outing. With close to 200 caps between them, their team benefits greatly from the understanding the Mantells share on the pitch.
I think it's good. I think in a way it's like sort of any other teammate in the sense that we've been playing together a long time, but obviously the fact that we've been sort of playing sport together for a very long time just means that that we have a good understanding of say where he's going to lead, and so he knows where I'm perhaps going to pass it as well. So there's a bit of a slightly better understanding from that point of view, which hopefully helps out on the pitch.
Not having to compete for the same spot in the team means that there is no rivalry between the two on the field. Off the field also, the siblings maintain perfect relationship, notwithstanding their odd idiosyncrasies.
I guess like one thing is he's always around and in need of me buying him a coffee or a sandwich or something along those lines, and never seems to pay me back.
The fact that he makes me pay him back when he buys me food and drink.
While the Mantel brothers have carved a niche for themselves in world hockey, the Harris brothers of the United States are unheralded outside their country. The elder of the two, Patrick, broke into the US senior team at just 15. An accomplished striker, Patrick has scored 40 goals in 70 internationals. Younger brother Sean plays an equally important role in the side, but at the other end of the pitch.
It's always been great. We started in the youth on the under-16 team, and we've been playing together for over 10 years now. And it's just really nice because, I mean, as brothers, you always have a great connection most of the time. And yeah, we love it.
With both brothers being temperamental and impatient, sparks often fly between the two on the pitch.
Depends what kind of mood we're both in, but sometimes it's going great and other times I just want to kill them. So it just depends on what kind of day we're having and how the team's doing, but after the game's said and done, we're always brothers, you know, we can't change that.
The Oranje Brigade have the Hertzberger brothers, Willem and Moritz, in their lineup. The duo scored 6 times to help the Dutch finish fifth. Unfortunately, the two couldn't be united with their younger brother, the star of the outdoor team, Jeroen, a striker who was not a part of the team for the tournament.
Well, basically, Maurits and myself are more defending players, and Jeroen is more attacking. But across the years, there's never been competition between the players because there's always been each other's teammates and never competitors in the team for the same position. So that's always been very nice. And now, a couple of years later, I am really defender, Maurits is midfielder, and Jeroen is striker. So yeah, across the pitch, all over the pitch.
The three featured together for FC Rotterdam and bring something different on the pitch. While Jeroen is flamboyance personified up front, Willem is uncompromising in defense. Moritz stays between the two, bringing a sense of balance to the proceedings from the midfield.
Willem is a very fanatic person, and on the field he's very fanatic. And I think it's good to have a player like him in a team. And of course, sometimes he will go too far, and I would think, okay, I would have done this differently. But that's not just with Willem, that's with every teammate, of course. And that's why everybody's a little bit different. But maybe I can tell him to calm down now and then because I'm his brother. And sometimes I think, okay, maybe I won't say anything because I am his brother. So.
This terrific trio has been FC Rotterdam's spine for many years. Jeroen has already made the grade up to the national team, and his brothers hope to join him in outdoor national team soon.
Of course, it will be a dream to one time play for the Netherlands in one team. This has not yet happened, and yeah, he's doing very well and getting ready for the Olympics in London with the field team. Which, yeah, of course, we support him all the best, and of course hope ourselves also to maybe still have a chance. But as for now, we are playing the indoor national team, and he's playing on the field, and yeah, that's of course for our parents very, very nice.